Welcome to Caching Waves. This is an Elliott Wave update for Rune. Just wanted to show you out on the 4-hour what I'm tracking, and that is a 5-wave impulse to the upside. Very extended third waves, very complicating corrections, but I'll show you how those are mapped out. First off the low, we had a wave 1 and 2 in blue, working on our third wave in blue, and in which case we'd expect a large fourth wave correction and then eventually our fifth to the upside. But after our blue 1-2, we had another 1-2. We had a running flat for our wave 2, which is a very bullish structure. Came between the 382 and the 50. We then launched past the 1.618 extension of this second 1-2 for our third. Had another expanded correction, very complex as a WXY. Came between the proper targets though for our fourth wave between the 382 and the 50. And we're launching again for our fifth wave in the third. Now I have quite a bit of confluence in this area, targeting the 2.618 extension of this first wave at 1 and 2. That also pulls our target from our wave 1 through 3 off our fourth, projected at the 0.618, which is at 1289. You can see those targets are very close together. And we're going to zoom into this fifth wave to get even tighter targets for our fifth wave of the third. Right, I am in this one. I got in yesterday. Currently at break even if I get stopped out. I just wanted to show you this setup. So this is our fifth wave. We had a diagonal for our wave 1 off the low. Come on, what's going on here? Like so, we had a expanded flat for a WXY, came between the 60 and the 786 of this move here, which is fine as a diagonal. Sometimes we get deeper retracements. But the important thing is we got the reaction we expected. We got launched up. Looks like we have a wave 1, 2. Our third wave came to, this is extended off wave 1 and 2, these targets. Our third wave came right between the 236 and the 382, which is expected. Looking for a small fourth wave correction here to hold between the 236 and the 382 extension of this third wave in the third, and looking for our fifth in the third to come to around 940 at the 1.618. After that, we'll expect a fourth wave, similar time to this one, maybe a little bit shorter. Looking for three wave patterns as like a running flat would be ideal. That would be bullish, or even a triangle. Fourth waves, we can get many different things, but we want a shy retracement between the 236 and the 382 of this move here. And then we have our fifth wave targets currently between 1131 and 1360, this zone right here. So we have a lot of confluence in this area. So we'll go down to the 15-minute, take a peek at this. So if I were not in, not financial advice, just telling you what I would do if I wasn't currently in this position, is if I wanted to take this scalp for the third wave, it's all just a scalp in this scenario. Scalp just means you're literally only playing from this move to this move at around 940. And I would only suggest taking a scalp in that situation if you're actively trading and watching the charts, so you know when to get out. Now, if you're not planning on scalping, I would just wait for this move to complete and wait for this fourth wave, and that's your entry over here. Just wait for it to pan out. And what we would do is once it is complete, pull our fibs, look for a completed correction in this area. I'd look for my long in that area. Stop would go probably just past the 50. If you want to give it a little more room, you can do the 618. I'd switch probabilities that this is a corrective move and we're moving to the downside if we pass that 618. I usually just go just past the 50 and targeting right in that zone. This will be a nice little 4-to-1 trade setup. Now I'm already in. I'm just going to let it run out, and I'll probably add to my position because I'll have extra capital to throw at it. Like I mentioned to you before, I literally got in yesterday. I kind of at the breakout, not the best entry, but once I can see a corrective move here, I can buy the breakout and move my stop and add a little more capital to it. So that's what I'm looking for, guys. And if you do choose to scalp this, if you're watching the charts, similar idea here. I pulled our pivot from this wave low here to our high, which I have labeled as a micro third. 1, 2, 3, 4, looking for this fifth up around 940. Good buy zones are between the 236 and the 382. Stop again just past the 50. And if you want to be a little more conservative, you can put it past the 618, because that is possible. But again, just targeting, probably front running a little bit, another 4-to-1 plus trade right there. Again, I'd switch probabilities if we pass this 618 here. All right, so there are some opportunities, not financial advice, just giving you my perspective on the market and looking for this to fill out. Have some good trade setups here. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.